Of the first video, boys. So quick recapitulations of it. Let's see what is it. That the first hole, that is a calyx, and this is the outermost hole made up of tiny green leaf-like structures called sepals. And what are those sepals? Sepals are green outermost part of the flower. So it's clear. And the next one, that is corolla, and corolla consists of many brightly colored structures which are known as petals, and petals are large, fragrant, may or may not be, because that one also you learn after pollination when we will talk about it, that sometimes it consists fragrance and sometimes not, and brightly colored parts. Why? To attract the insects for pollination, for fertilization, okay, for the reproduction. Third hole is the androecium, that is male reproductive part of the plant, and also you can see this is the androecium and the male reproductive part of the plant. Also it consists of, or the stamen is made up of a thin thread-like filament, and which at its tip bears an anther, and this anther contains pollen sac, small roundish, which produce a yellow powdery material consisting of pollen grains. Similarly, the gynoecium is the female reproductive part of the plant, and it is the fourth and the innermost hole of a flower, and it is made up of carpel and or the pistil. And also we can see that the pistil further made up of three parts. You can see that is the ovary, style and stigma. So swollen part present at the base of the carpel, it is ovary, a tube-like structure arising from the ovary, as you can see in the picture at the same time, and the stigma, that is the expanded tip of the style. So this ovary, it also contains small rounded bodies, those are ovules, as I described in the previous structure. You can see from this, you can relate it. Anther is present there, filament is there, style, ovule, ovariole, stigma, all the entire structures you can see in the PDF also it is written. Next moves to the types of flower, that is a complete or bisexual flower. What happens in case of complete flower? Here you can see that the four holes, that is a calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium is present, and so that's why those type of flowers, they are also known as hermaphrodite flowers. Okay, and also they are known as bisexual because of the presence of both male and female reproductive parts, means for the presence of both stamens and pistil. Here you can see in the picture of the hibiscus flower and the mustard, you can see both the male, means the stamen, and the female, that is a pistil, both stamens and carpels are present. So that's why those type of flowers, they are known as bisexual flower. Whereas in unisexual flower like papaya, you can see that two flowers are present. So one is the staminate one, another one is the pistillate one. So one only consists of the female reproductive part and another one consists of male reproductive part. They are not like the bisexual flower, as they are containing only one reproductive part. That's why they are known as unisexual flower. And the last one, you see, as you know that if all the holes are present, four holes are present, those flowers are known as complete flowers, and if any one of the holes is missing from a flower, the flower is said to be incomplete flower. Okay. Next, move to the function of a flower. Here you can see the first point is given. The function of a flower is to make seeds. Yes, it helps in the formation of fruits and seeds and its dispersal. That one also we'll learn in the next time. And the next one is written that flowers are also important because they are part of the reproductive system of the plant. Why it is written like that? Because you know that flowers help in the sexual reproduction by producing male gametes like pollen grains and female gametes like eggs. It also helps in the process of pollination and fertilization that we learn in the next class. And also nectar, means the honey like sweet juice from the flowers, serve as a food for insects. So those are some important functions of flower. This picture is very important because you will learn from this picture different functions of different parts of a flower. So if you see the stalk-like structure here, no, that is a pedicel. If you see this stalk-like structure, what is the function of it? You can guess from this picture. Yes, that it connects the flowers with the stem. So this is a function of pedicel. And as I told you, what is thalamus? The swollen portion of the pedicel is known as thalamus. What is the function of it? It bears the floral whole like calyx, corolla and rachim, gynoecium. The first hole of the flower, can you see from this picture? Yes, that is a sepal. What is the function of that one? That to protect the flower in bud stage, prepare food by photosynthesis like leaf as it is green in color, and also colored sepals attract insects for pollination. The next one you can see this one, those are the petals, means the corolla. And what is the function of it? Corolla protects the inner essential whole like the stamens, carpels and rachim, gynoecium from the external injury. And bright colored petals, they attract the insect for pollination. Next, see the function of the stamen. What is the function of those? The stamen produce pollen grains, you know that one. And pollen grain produce male gametes. These pollen grains, those anthers, they consist of pollen grains, and this pollen grain produces male gametes and take part in fertilization. And gynoecium, what is the function of this? And it produces this completely gynoecium. Here the main function of this one, that you can see inside the ovary many ovules are present there. So it produces embryo sac, which after fertilization converted into embryo, converted into fruit and seed. And ovary, this complete ovary after fertilization forms the fruit. And when this ovary transforms into fruit, the ovules which are present inside the ovary modifies or transforms themselves into seeds. Let's move to the worksheet, boys. You will just do it and you just go through whatever we learned from your book thoroughly. From the PDF also you can follow this video at the same time, and you do this, write it down in your biology classwork copy. Also, you draw the structure of the complete flower. As you can see that I have already labeled this one. You cannot copy it, no, you cannot paste it. So you have to draw it by yourself, and from your book whatever picture is given you can copy it, that one also you can copy it and then label all the points, okay? And you follow this one, that label different parts marked by the guidelines, you do it. And what are the functions of A and B? You can see here the A, what is denotes? It denotes the sepals, okay, means the calyx, and the B, it signifies is the corolla. So you will write down the function of calyx and corolla. That's I have told you just few minutes ago. And pollination will be discussed in our next class. Thank you, boys. Until then, stay safe and study well. God bless.